Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today let's talk about defense in NBA 2K23. If you elevate your defense to elite status, you'll be able to neutralize the hottest scorers and be a real asset to your team. To guard the player closest to the ball, press the Swap Player button. If you want to guard a specific player, press the icon swap bumper, and choose the player's icon closest to the player you want to defend. To increase your defensive intensity, hold the left trigger while moving with the left stick. If you need to move faster while playing Intense D, you can also hold the sprint trigger. You can also crowd the ball handler by pushing into them with Intense D held. Let's review shot defense. To contest a shot, hold the right stick up, and your player will close out on the shooter with a hand up to challenge the
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You gotta stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And with this team, a bit of a curveball thrown their way today. Othella Ackman stepping away from his role as GM.
And the timing of it is all very odd. Usually don't see a mutual parting in the middle of the season. Could be nothing, but it seems like there's more to this story.
Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
And MP throws it down.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Durant, the pass to Simmons. MP against Irving. Shoots over Stewart, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside Curry. Simmons against Stewart. Here's Claxton. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And here's MP from outside. And the Pistons, another 3. And some news for MP in the video game world. He was revealed to be the next 2K cover athlete for 2K24.
And guess what? That's something I've never got to experience. It's a huge deal in the NBA and is another milestone for MP.
MP outside. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Pistons leading. MP outside. Launches it. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Simmons, the pass to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
The Pistons making a switch here. Duren, he's checked in for Bagley. Olynyk comes in for Stewart. Burks, he's checked in for Bay. And it's Lee in for Kate Cunningham.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
There's the three. And MP with the three. MP's got 23 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Harris. 1:46 left to play in the first. Irving with it. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
He's feeling it. MP, that one's good. He's got 25.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
From deep, MP. They get it again. Olynyk uses the glass on the layup.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Thomas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Goes up on the baseline. And there's another one for the Pistons.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
So it's Brooklyn now. Down by 12. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from MP. Lee on the wing. Back to MP. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. MP's got 30 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw misses. Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Durant. Comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Thomas. Setting the floor for Detroit. Bay, the small forward, with Bagley holding down the 4. Kate Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. Now here's Simmons. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. 5 on the clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Second chance shot. Claxton can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and a season-high number of rebounds. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, VA, I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Curry. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Simmons. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And again, about Kyrie Irving. We really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
VA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate. Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Curry. Shoots from the line. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Irving against MP. From the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
The Pistons making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Now here's Simmons. 17 points in his last outing. Irving against MP. Pass to Claxton. Outside Simmons.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Irving. And he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Timeout called, the Nets.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Irving. Harris is checked in for Durant. And it's Thomas in for Curry. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. That one doesn't drop. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the bucket is good. Duran's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Sharp. Stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. On the wing, MP tries again. Not going to go that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Out left to the wing. Here's Thomas for three. Offensive rebound. Buries it down low. Simmons has got 6 points.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Now here's Curry. Durant, the pass to Irving. 19-footer. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
From deep, MP. The rebound by the Nets. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Curry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Simmons. Outside for Irving. Clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Stewart.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
MP. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Inside. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's MP. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
That one a little long. The Nets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 20 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat, but with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool.
The Pistons leading, setting the floor for Detroit. They've got MP, Sadiq Bey out there with Ivy. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Curry against Cunningham. Back to Irving. And he banks in the layup. He's got 24.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Here's Durant. Got it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
MP outside. And got it. Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Drops in the layup for two. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
MP with it. Irving picks him up. MP. Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
The Pistons making a switch here. Bagley's checked in.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half. And Doris, for the Nets defense, getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, BA, that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Well, that was clearly a foul. You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
From deep, MP. It's kept alive. Here's Stewart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Curry finds Durant. 6 to shoot. Ooh, good D by Bagley. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Irving against MP. And again!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Durant. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
From deep, MP. And again for 3.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that. List now for the most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw is good from Durant.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
MP outside. Three-pointer. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Durant against Bay. Durant inside. Good D by Bay. And Detroit is shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. The Pistons rebound. And finished off by Stewart.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Here's Claxton. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level.
He got it again! Sensational!
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. To the inside. And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bagley. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Nets call time here. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Irving. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Here's Durant. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Seth Curry has that big-time clutch gene. Nice shot right there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Detroit with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.